season, he draws much debate about everything, from his talent, performances, and where he ranks among the league's best quarterbacks. And his 2022 season only intensified that, because he wasn't exactly the most consistent quarterback out there. He can make a really good pass or a high-level throw that shows everyone just how good he can be, or he can miss a pass or commit a turnover that costs his team and draws ire. It showed in some of his stats, with Prescott finishing 8th in EPA per play amongst quarterbacks last season, but also leading the league in interceptions. Prescott's 2022 was wild, and I haven't seen anyone make a real, in-depth breakdown of that season yet, so I decided to do it myself. I wanted to ignore box score stats and actually look at his film, and while I looked, I wanted to answer some questions. How many of Dak's 17 interceptions were actually his fault? How much did Dak's supporting cast of players and coaches affect him positively or negatively? And how much of the Cowboys' offensive success was due to him? I looked at every game Prescott played last season, which totaled 15 counting playoffs, and I found 3 main things. These 3 things were that Dak Prescott is one of the best pocket passing quarterbacks in the league and also one of its most cerebral, his ball placement and ability to throw into tight windows is stellar, and that his tendency to take chances and make risky throws helped Dallas a lot, but also came back to bite them on many occasions. We'll take a look at all 3 of those things, as well as his interceptions, but first, let's look at how the Cowboys offense did under Prescott and the supporting cast that he had around him last season. The Cowboys offense performed at a very high level with Dak Prescott under center. In the weeks that he played during the regular season, which were Week 1 and Weeks 7 through 18, Dallas ranked 6th in EPA per play and 7th in success rate. When he was hurt from Weeks 2 through 6, the Cowboys ranked just 20th in EPA per play and 24th in success rate.
Really?
Prescott elevated his team despite the fact that his supporting cast was less than stellar. CeeDee Lamb was great, earning a second-team All-Pro honor, but the rest failed to get close to the level he was playing.
Lord Nova!
The total EPA for each Cowboys pass catcher recruit. As you can see, nobody even got close to Lamb. The next best guy here is T.Y. Hilton, who was signed in December.
Wow,
made his
that's a big drop-off.
And played just 5 games for the Cowboys counting playoffs. The only other guys who had positive EPAs were Jake Ferguson, a 4th-round rookie who was the backup tight end, and 2 running backs in Tony Pollard and Malik Davis. The rest are in the negative here, including several of Dallas' stars.
Dalton Schultz in the negative?
Noah Brown and Michael Gallup, and tight end Dalton Schultz, who sits at the bottom of this chart with the worst EPA. Dallas's receivers, sometimes including Lamb, were prone to bad drops, poor route running, and an inability to gain separation from defenders consistently.
But that's Dak's fault. That is Dak's fault.
Was a relatively good OC last year. His play calls would often force Dak to have to throw passes into several tight windows off 2 and 4 routes and short 5 and 6 routes. Part of that came from Dak's tendency to target throws into tight windows, which can explain his interception and turnover-worthy play numbers, but the play calls definitely forced Prescott into a majority of them. Also, despite what many think, Dallas' offensive line wasn't too impressive last season. It allowed 186 pressures, its 69.6 pass blocking grade is around league average, and its pass protection rating ranked 22nd in the league last season. Despite this, Prescott was sacked just 22 times last season,
Interesting.
the 4th lowest among quarterbacks who started 10 or more games last season, which to me speaks more to Dak's ability to escape pressure and avoid sacks more than anything. We'll get into more of that later, but I want to start with how Dak wins by being one of the most cerebral quarterbacks in the league.
What?
The main way
He's
Dak
intelligent,
succeeds is by
cerebral?
sharply using his mind pre and post snap. It's nothing that will pop out on a highlight reel, but something important nonetheless. Let me show you an example from this game against the Lions. On one of Dak's first drives after returning from a thumb injury, he's going to see Josh Pascal jump more inside and this defender, Deshaun Elliott, come down to take his place. Elliott is blitzing and will try to get a running start, but Dak stops that from happening. He changes his cadence to stop Elliott in his tracks and makes a quick check to the other side of the field before snapping the ball. Detroit is running a cover 1 hole look here, and because of the coverage and where the main guarding Schultz is positioned, Dak knows he'll have his tight end in a favorable position up the seam in the space that Elliott just vacated. So, off the play fake, that's who Dak looks for immediately, and he places a nice over-the-shoulder throw into Schultz's breadbasket for a first down. Later in the game, Dak's cerebral ability earns Dallas another first down. It's 3rd and 8, and Prescott sees 2 defenders creeping down like they're about to blitz before he takes the snap. These 2 guys are in fact blitzing, and Prescott immediately counters it. He points out the extra rusher to his line, calls a change into pass protection to stop the blitz, and then sees the Lions in their coverage look, which will be a cover 2 after this safety drops back to make it a too high safety look. Dak's cadence causes one of the extra rushers to jump off sides, and after getting the free play, Prescott splits Detroit's zone coverage with a great throw to Lamb over the middle for a first down. He finds the
Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, along with his 5 Super Bowl trophies. And Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods. Hope everybody's doing good on this Monday night. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, guys. We are only 72 days, 23 hours, 13 minutes, and 15 seconds away from kickoff of the 2023 season. Although I think the NFL needs to cancel the season. I honestly, there is no point in playing the season this year. None. Yeah, wouldn't you agree, Mike? There's no point in playing the season. The Eagles are the greatest team that's ever been put together in the history of football. They are the best in every position, and there's no chance that they don't go 20-0 and win the Super Bowl. So why even play the season?
What happened to the Patriots?
Hold on. we got to do a mic check. Mic check here.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Are you guys ready? What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Man, this has been a couple of days that we've actually had the show here. You know, actually Friday I was in Waynesboro, wasn't I? But we had yesterday's show here after being at the CSA show, which was nice.
I was working.
Oh, well, you were working.
Yeah, for a couple of hours. Yesterday.
Yeah, but you were at the CSA show with us. We had a good time.
When we're making fun of Philly 500.
Here's what's, you know what?
But my question, to answer your question, what happened to the Patriots when they tried that formula?
What formula?
When they
I mean, the Patriots won a lot of
stuff. I'm talking about
Patriots
that. I'm talking about the year when they were trying to be the second team ever or the first team with the many games, and then they lost.
Oh, you mean they
lost to the Giants?
The Giants. Oh Lordy, don't wake him up over there. Is he asleep?
Yeah,
he's passed out.
Yeah,
he tired with his giant blanket on. We ought to throw some Cowboys gear on him.
But the Patriots
paint his fingernails
but the
like
thing
Cowboys.
Is, though, the Patriots tried that and they lost to the Giants.
Well, okay, we're not going to go back. You know, that's too bad memories. New England and the Giants beating New England.
Well, I'd rather the Giants win a Super Bowl than New England win another one.
Well, here's what's crazy is.
And New England's taking a step back.
Philly 500 has become like
well and targets it efficiently
excuse me, I didn't mean to hit that again.
Philly
Philly 500 has literally. I get all, you know how you get all the phone calls now, you know, that look like numbers that you recognize and it's spam. It seems
I don't
like
get those calls.
Oh, I do. I'm always getting these ones that want to loan your business money and so on, or the payroll deductions.
I have the thing on your phone where you don't see those calls.
Oh, okay. I need to get that because, man, I keep.
But you have a business though, so it might be somebody important calling you.
Ain't nobody important.
I mean, most of the time it says likely spam, so you know it's spam.
Well, but see, now here's the thing. They've gotten good now because now they say numbers verified. And so the number's verified, and it's a local number, and you answer it, and it's like, oh, yes, Mark Holmes, we got the payroll deduct. Oh, it's like, oh, damn. Another scam. Damn. Yeah, I keep getting those spam calls. But I also get the Philly 500 ones because, you know, just 10 minutes before the show. You ready? Take an aspirin before watching this next video. Enjoy. And then smiley face with the tears. 2 of those. And then a link. I haven't even seen it. I literally, this is it's become, his channel has become the troll Mark Holmes and Dallas Cowboy fans channel.
Well, isn't that what it always was?
I guess
it was always
but
that.
The one thing that I have gotten that's been nice has been that I've been getting messages from people. We got Lord Nova. Did you get him added to listener? Yeah, Lord Nova said he got his ball today. He got a ball today. And I know my man Greg Evans. He said, thanks. I got my stress ball. We Philly 500 is stressing us out. So we all need.
I got to the G's. I got further. I got a little bit further than the G's.
The G's? Okay. All right. Well, you the G thing, man. You got.
Well, no, I'm just saying I got to that point of the list. I think it's after the G's.
Please tell me you sent the 2 blue balls to Lola.
That's been sold. That's been
okay. So Lola, Miss Hot Sauce.
Gone.
Lola, please tell me you got, although that's got to go all the way to the other side of the country, so that might take longer. So, Lola, they're on the way. I told you I'd make sure he got them going. He said he's got them going. What's up, Stacy Schubert? How are you doing tonight? We got Lady Libra. What's up, Lady Libra? Julian, if you have registered on the Thrive site, if you've gone to and the community tab, okay, if you're a channel member, go to the community tab and you make sure that you're registered. You go there. There's a link in there for members only. Only the members can see that thing. If you go in there, you'll go through, you get registered and all that. We have your address. Then we can send you, if you haven't already gotten your shot glass, you get your shot glass as well as your football. So we're sending out about 50 or so a week, depending on how my funds are running. And they're getting there. So it's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of them. So it's going to take some time. Oh, wait a minute, did Lola say she got them? Oh, my God. Lola's got her blue balls. Woohoo.
Yeah, because they were sent out 2 weeks ago. Not the last batch, but the batch before.
Oh, she said she got them on Saturday.
Yeah, because they went out the batch before. Because I sent a batch on Saturday, and then it was a batch before.
Woohoo! Lola's got her blue ball. I know you're happy about the blue balls. Glad you got those. And if you haven't gotten them, give them some time because we've got a lot of the balls to go out.
Saturday,
okay, so
G's, or a little bit after the G's.
I need a football dude. Kurt Morgan. Kurt, he said you're up to the G's, right? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to anybody else named Kurt.
Well, Kurt Morgan says
he'll probably be in the next batch.
Okay,
that I send out this week.
All right, so we're getting there. We're getting there. So
I'm close to Kurt.
Give us some time. Believe me, we'll have them all to you guys before stress season starts.
Now the list says alphabetized by first name, so I'm already.
Oh, by first name, not last name.
So Kurt will be in the next batch.
Okay. All right, so here we have the Eagles, who you're seeing all the talking shows say they got the best wide receiver core, they got the best offensive line, they've got the best. Just talking about put me to sleep. They've got the best defensive line, but I'm sitting there like, wait a minute.
I wouldn't go as far as defense. They might have better offensive line because ours is a question mark because we don't know how good they are or what we have for offensive line just yet.
Hey, Mark, Eagles will be in God mode this season. Oh my God.
I wouldn't go that far.
You guys, you know what? I tell you what, you guys are setting yourself up. Expectations. Here's the real deal. Expectation are the building blocks of resentment.
Yes.
And he got his Michael Irvin plaque. All right, there you go.
I sent that out with the last batch.
All right, so
when I sent out Lola's,
so stuff is getting to the people.
So when I sent out Lola's, I sent his out with the same batch.
So let me say, oh no, that's the wrong one. There we go. Applaud for Mike in his shipping department. There you go. All right, I'm glad everybody's getting their stuff. We'll go out this week. We'll be doing another drawing. Shout out to everybody who has donated to our cause, which is Rashid. Shout out to them. We have over $1,700 raised for Rashid, and we'll do another drawing here tonight. So shout out to you guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back. But back to this whole situation of this offseason. You know, we still have the big names that are out there. We still have the Dalvin Cooks. We still have the DeAndre Hopkins that are out there and stuff. The thing is, you know, I'm on the fence of wondering if we've done enough to compete with the greatest team of all time, the Philadelphia Eagles, as currently constructed.
As long as Dak Prescott's playing against Jalen Hurts, I don't see any problem. I don't see a problem with the Cowboys.
Well, Jalen Hurts has not had a win against, of course, the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. But be that as it may, they are going to be a good team. I'm not going to say that they're not. But, I honestly wish the Cowboys would stop having to play the 49ers in the playoffs. I think if we actually played our division foes in the playoffs, we might actually have
It's just how the dominoes fall.
Jay Smooth, the Eagles' defense is going to suck. And see, Jay Smooth, this is the thing that I find interesting is they did change defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, and they lost 6 starters on defense. Now, Mike, you've been to school more recently than I have. Last I checked,
Last time I was at school was like
6
10 years
is
ago.
more than half of 11, right? Isn't that more than half of 11? 6? 6 into 11 leaves 5, right? So that means
That's
more
5 and
than
a half.
half of their defense
Yeah, it's about 5.5.
is gone. Starters. So you got 6 new starters on defense, and we're sure that those 6 new starters, like Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis, that these guys are going to be better than what they had before. And, is that what we're led to believe? Uh-oh. Da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt. Oh. Da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt.
Damn, Gina.
Hey, what's up? Long time no see.
Pause. Okay, Regina. What's up, Regina Green? How are you doing tonight? Let me make sure I didn't miss any of the other ladies. I got Stacy. Angelica Barone, who feels like she's already taken up residence at the Red Brick House. Shout out to you watching all of the videos at the Red Brick House. And don't worry, my finger is okay. Did I get all of them? Okay.
I think you did.
I think oh no, I forgot Philly 500. What's up, Philly? There, we got all the ladies in the place. Okay, there we go. We got all the ladies. Alan Williams, how you doing tonight? Jesse Hines, what's going on? Got to stop the run and be able to run the ball effectively and close out games, not rely on Dak to win shootouts. I couldn't agree with you more than that. Dak is not the problem. Okay, I'm going to ask a real question. I wish Rashid was awake to ask him because we could actually talk about Daniel Jones. What's triggered Eagle fans is anytime you don't say the Eagles are the greatest team that's ever been constructed,
I wouldn't go that far.
if they get triggered, they get butthurt when you say they're not the
I hate
best
to
at
say
everything. What's that?
But I would say the Patriots were a better constructed team when they had Tom Brady.
Oh, of course.
And then in the Kansas City, they've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 4 years.
Carolina Cowboy, how you doing? Alicia, what's up, Alicia?
With their former coach.
Stefan, sure, man. Come on by and check out the Red Brick House.
And they lost to their former coach. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
They lost to the greatest team right now in the NFL, I would say.
The Eagles are drinking the Kool-Aid of being great. And see, expectations are the building blocks of resentment. Because when you're expected to do something, it's kind of like when I do a job for somebody, right? If I go through and I say, it's going to take me 3 weeks to build the cabinets, right? And it takes 4. They remember you said it's going to take 3 weeks. If I say it's going to take 5 weeks to build the cabinets and I do them in 4, I'm a hero. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, you got them done early. But it's the same amount of time. But it was the expectations that ended up being the killer. And right now, Eagle fans, casual ones, are believing that there's no competition out there. That Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC. They got the best offensive line. They got the best defensive line. That there's no other quarterbacks out there. That the San Francisco 49ers, be it their okay team, they're not as good as them. And then way behind that, it's the Cowboys and everybody else. But is that really the case? KC's the best team in the league, and they have been for 5 years. I'm talking about the NFC, but again, they believe that they are the best team in the NFC that's going, of course, to the Super Bowl.
You can make an argument for that.
Argument for what?
The NFC East. I mean, excuse me, the NFC. What other than Dak Prescott, what are the quarterbacks we have in the NFC East? I mean, excuse me, not the NFC East, the NFC.
Okay, well,
the whole NFC.
Okay, so here's and watch, Rashida wake up on this.
I don't think Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but talent around does matter.
Yeah,
my real question is, if Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback and they're only winning because of Jalen Hurts, does that mean if you take Jalen Hurts and you put him on the Giants, they're going to the Super Bowl?
What about AJ Brown? Is AJ Brown?
Well, it's AJ Brown. It's the offensive line. It was the running game. It was them staying healthy. I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback.
Easier schedule,
but it's been one season. One season. Brock Purdy is better than Dak. Again, that was 9 games. 49ers banging fan.
Well, that's first off, he had a team around him, and we lost our running back. We were doing good until we lost our running back.
Well, 49ers banging gang. Let's go back. Let me go back.
Now, is it my fault that we don't believe in our kicker? Because that's what lost us the game.
No, hold on.
Because if it wasn't for our kicker,
just take a look.
If it wasn't for believing in our kicker, we would have. Our running back Tony Pollard wouldn't have got injured.
Now, I want you to seriously take a look at this EPA for your receiving for your playmakers. Okay, CeeDee Lamb was far and away better than anybody else. T.Y. Hilton, who was old as dirt and came in late in the season, was your second best. Then Jake Ferguson, Tony Pollard, Malik Davis. And as you go down the line, once you lost Tony Pollard, you didn't have much left on there.
Yeah, because Zeke Elliott was the answer.
And 49ers, I'll give you credit. You had the best defense in football. You have studs galore. You have tons of weapons. And that's where Brock Purdy, so if you take Brock Purdy and you put him on the New York Giants team, does he go ahead and get as far? I don't think he does.
That might be a totally different system, and they don't have the weapons.
I'm telling you.
They don't have all the stuff they has in where he's at now.
Having weapons matter. 49er, Bosa's a monster. He only won Defensive Player of the Year. No biggie. Right.
Well, he's a good player. The Bosa family has good players.
Well, both I'm going to go back through and say that you got to show me. If Jalen Hurts comes out this year and he goes back to the Super Bowl, then I will eat crow and say, you know what, you're right. I was wrong. He is a great quarterback. But I'm not ready to believe that just yet.
You only have one good season.
And you've got to show me when you have some adversity.
One good season.
When you start getting chased like hell. I've got to. I'm curious here. I've got to, because now he's got me wondering. Because Philly has literally said I must take an aspirin before I watch this. Okay, so the trash talking is come heavy. Okay, here we go.
Hey. That's the other thing, too.
Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. We hanging in there. It must be really, really tough to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's why they're all so on edge, so worried about everything, because they know it's about to all come tumbling down. And what Micah Parsons said about Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones isn't what people think. It isn't. I'm going to tell you what it is really
nice craftsmanship is the wrong color.
We do that. You know what? Mark Holmes is going to hate this video so much. I love it. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe to the
Philly, who's your flag maker?
Most throttled, Pause.
I might want to
Eagles
get a Dallas
content creator
Cowboy
is on
one
the
made
internet.
similar to
And if
that.
you've been subscribed for a while, I just want to thank you so much for the support you guys give to me. It truly, truly means a lot. And yes, we finally got the flag up. We finally got it up. As you can see, we're redecorating some stuff. We're getting ready for the season. I actually gotta put shelves up there. So I got some stuff, some shelves, so that when I'm streaming the Eagles
who's
games
your
from the angle
flag
I will,
maker?
you'll be able to see all that. So
Because I may want to give a Dallas Cowboy one made for my new
area
place.
where I'll be doing videos. So I'll have multiple places
When
throughout
I
the
get
house
when I get my
I
new
can do
place.
video. But I absolutely love this flag. It is awesome. The real America's team, right there, baby. That's right. No doubt about it. Now, I saw earlier today, I saw Eagle fans talking about this, Cowboy fans talking about this. Mark Holmes got up real early to do
He
a
actually
video
saying
about
he was just
me
talking
and
about his
talk about
flag.
this. And I think a lot of people
and
are
the shelf he
missing
used to put
what's
over his
really
flag.
going on here.
That's
Okay,
all
I
he
think a
was.
lot of people
I need to take an
are
aspirin because he's going to give me a
overcalculating
headache
to the
because he
point.
just talks too damn much.
You know what I mean? I think people are missing what's really going on here. I have another take, a totally
Okay,
different
get to the take.
than probably everybody you heard about this, and I'm going to break it down in a minute. Now, what am I talking about?
You're
This
boring
was
me to
trending
death,
earlier.
Philly.
Pound Cowboy star Micah Parsons apparently sees no difference between quarterback Jalen Hurts and Pound Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. At the Super Bowl, he was comparing their stats side by side to make the case for how Jones isn't any worse than Hurts. And
He sees no difference
to me,
in
this is a
Jalen Hurts
beautiful
The weapons.
and Daniel
to me,
Jones.
What this tells me is, Cowboy fans, you're in big trouble. You're in big, big trouble.
How is it?
All right? Because
Jalen
we
Hurts is
all
a way
know-
better quarterback than
we all know
Daniel
that Micah
Jones.
Parsons loves the Eagles. He rooted for the Eagles.
He loves the
in Super Bowl.
Eagles.
He rooted for the players in the Super Bowl. He's like,
Oh,
God.
He loves us.
He is
He's
from-
at the
he
Phillies
is
game
from,
with the Bulls. He loves us. He is one of us.
He's
okay?
from
Micah
PA.
Parsons bleeds green.
Micah Parsons from
What happened
Pennsylvania.
Earlier, a couple months ago,
He's going to root
during the
for-
playoffs with the Sixers and stuff.
He's going to root for the teams in
overdid it. He
Philadelphia.
went too far to the extreme.
Come on now,
and
dude.
People started to see where he really was, where his head is really at. People know that Micah Parsons, most likely in the next
See,
few
now
years,
you're crazy.
when he's a free agent, most likely will be a Philadelphia Eagle. I think it's just a matter of time.
He
Matter of
most
fact,
likely will be.
I don't even look at Micah Parsons as a Dallas Cowboy.
Micah Parsons
I
is from
see him more as a rental
Philadelphia.
player.
I'm just giving me from
I think the
PA, from
Cowboys
PA.
are renting Micah Parsons
He's from
the
PA.
Philadelphia Eagles. That's kind of how I view
That's
it.
why he
We're
likes-
renting
The kid wants
Micah
to play for the
Parsons from the Eagles.
Because listen,
Oh, my God.
everybody knows. Everybody, Micah Parsons knows.
This is
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is from
1,000
Pennsylvania. That's
times
why he
better than
likes
Daniel
Philadelphia teams
Jones. I
other
don't
than
care
the football
what statistic
team.
you want to put
Come
out
on
there.
now.
Just look at the eye test. It's
Look at the
night
eye
and
test.
day
Other than your
between
football
Jalen
team
Hurts and Daniel
He's rooting
Jones.
for the teams in
Jalen
his home
Hurts is a
state,
better
you
runner.
moron.
He's a better leader. He commands his team. He's got better weapons around him, which I don't think anybody.
Better
can deny.
weapons doesn't
And I
mean.
think he's
Oh,
just
well,
as
hold
good,
on,
if not
hold on,
better
hold on,
passer.
hold on. See, that's the problem, Philly. Having better weapons around you it's had nothing to do with your ability. It means your team will perform better, but that doesn't mean that you're a better quarterback. You just made the argument that Micah Parsons just did. He's got better weapons than Daniel Jones. Weapons matter. If you have an extra second or two to throw the football because your offensive line is good and not shit like the New York Giants offensive line is, it's a little easier to throw. If you don't have to throw like my man was doing about Dak Prescott having to throw in tight windows because your wide receivers can't get open, as opposed to Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown having a 5-yard cushion, you don't have to be perfect with the pass. You can get it in the area and they can adjust to the football. Don't look. You look dumbfounded there, Philly. You look dumbfounded. What? You got nothing to say on that? Nothing? You just made the argument for Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I think he's a better passer than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is no Jalen Hurts. If you put Daniel Jones with the Philadelphia Eagles, their offense, do I think Daniel Jones throws 30 touchdowns? No. Do I?
But Jalen Hurts didn't throw 30 touchdowns, bro. Jalen Hurts didn't throw 30 touchdowns.
Think he's a Pro Bowler? No. I think he's an average quarterback.
Oh,
I really do.
you think Philly.
You put Jalen Hurts with Daniel Jones' offense.
They're not going to the Super Bowl.
The numbers he puts with the Eagles.
They're not going to the Super Bowl.
Daniel Jones does for the Giants. We all know this. I mean, this isn't like.
Philly.
Everybody knows that Jalen Hurts is better than Daniel Jones. It's so ridiculous of a comment that it can only lead to one conclusion. The conclusion is this.
Lordy.
Micah Parsons said that because he's trying to save face. He's trying to make sure people don't think and don't know that he really intends on coming to the Eagles. He doesn't want to overplay his hand. He doesn't want to be accused of working for the enemy. He wants to get in good graces with Dallas Cowboy fans because he's got to finish his contract with them. It's that simple. He's just overcompensating for the mess he's already made because we all know the intentions of Michael Parsons bleeds green. That's dead serious. I'm dead serious. This isn't a joke. It's partly a troll job.
Oh my God!
I'm serious. I think Michael Parsons is a future Eagle, and I think he wants to play for the Eagles. And I think he said that because he has to overcompensate for all the things that came out showing that he wants to be a Philadelphia Eagle. So of course he said it. And here's the other thing: if he really thinks that Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones are in the same footing, then he has to acknowledge that Dak Prescott is the worst quarterback in the division. Because
the one who wins all the games
is far superior to
fuck them birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now we shoot those birds out of the sky. Stupid dumbasses managed to give up a 3rd and 30 to my sexy arm. Pathetic defense and team. No wonder I own those piece of shit frauds every damn year. Don't get me started on the fans. You boo me while I earned a respected award. Losing the Super Bowl was just karma for you fuckheads. I can't wait to drop 100 on your heads next season while being the daddy of the NFC East again.
Wow. Philly 500. That's the craziest one I have ever heard. That Micah Parsons is now covering up for his love of the Eagles and is going to become an Eagle. That we are literally. Oh wow.
That's a crock of
Philly
bull.
You need help. You need some help.
Just because the man's from Pennsylvania, he can't root for Philly teams other than their football team. Not root for the football team.
That's the craziest one I've ever heard. Okay, so I'm trying to understand where I need an aspirin for that one because
my thing is the man's from PA. He's gonna root for the teams in his state.
Yeah,
just not the football team.
Yeah.
I mean that's logical sense right there.
I don't even know what to say on this one. This is the most delusional take.
Yeah.
That I've ever heard. That Micah Parsons is talking about Daniel Jones. Let me make sure I got this right. That Micah Parsons is touting Daniel Jones because he's covering up because he really wants to be an Eagle.
Well, no.
Did I get it right?
Now, if Micah Parsons saying that, what does it say about his quarterback? If it's comparing him to Daniel Jones.
And it means...
Exactly. They're the same. What does that say about your quarterback?
And so he's saying then that Dak Prescott, who has more wins in the division than any of the quarterbacks in there.
Of course he does.
That Dak is the worst one in the division.
Neither one of those quarterbacks have beaten Dak Prescott. Not even once.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All I have to say is, silly Philly, take a look down here. Just take a look. Okay?
Count on Philly.
Take a look.
Count on Philly. Count them.
Oh, sorry. I knocked one over. Kind of like when you knock one over for the Eagles. At least we still have 4 other ones standing. Anyway, all right. So back to the Cowboys. Eagle fans, you guys are headed for disaster. There is no way you guys can keep up with the expectations that you have right now. No one remembers second place, bro. This is the same con that said, oh, yeah. Yeah, Silly Philly did say that one. He's, of course, is always right. Let's remind people of that one.
I fire Howard. Fucking fire the motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. What an idiot. What an idiot. Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
Yeah, so there's that. All right, so we've had enough of Philly 500. All right, now, let's get back to our Cowboys. We know it's silly season. There's not really much to talk about. It's only speculation. That's all that's really left right now, okay? Until, less than a month from now when training camp opens up, there's really just not that much to really talk about. It's just silly season. And we're just having fun between Philly 500 and myself. But here's what I love. And the Cowboys have, since Will McClay has been the head of scouting, the de facto GM and everything but name only. Mark Holmes is mad. I'm not mad. Mark? I ain't mad. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because there's only one place. There's only one place for you Eagles to go. You guys are up here. You're already being told. We're being told you are the cream of the crop. That you are the best built team. You got the greatest quarterback, the best offensive line, the best defensive line. You're at the top. You were just in the Super Bowl. You got one place to go, and that's down. That's the only place you have to go, and that is literally down. So, congratulations. Congratulations. So we, on the other hand, we're just ass. We're just lucky to be in the same division with them and stuff. We can go up. We can go up. Nobody's expecting us to do anything. Everybody's expecting you to do stuff. But back to Tyler Smith. Here's where you know that you got a real team and that you have a true player. Because Tyler Smith, who played left tackle for Tyron Smith, he's actually basically saying, I don't know if I'm playing left tackle, left guard, where I'm playing. Basically saying, it doesn't matter where I play. Whatever I need to do to help the team, I will do. Because let's be clear here. To get paid, the best place to be is left tackle. Left tackle gets a hell of a lot more money than left guard does. What you doing there, Mike? Did I miss something? I love hearing that from Tyler Smith. Again, my biggest concern for the season is the offensive line. I'm worried about Tyron Smith because we know Tyron Smith always gets injured. And I'm afraid we're going to be okay. Did I miss something?
No. Everything's good.
Why'd you block or remove Angelica's?
I didn't move Angelica.
It said it was.
No, I removed Gina because that's how issues in her thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't touch Angelica.
Okay, hers, it was blocked. Okay, sorry. Just taking care of some business in here. We got a few cray crays and stuff. So Michael's handling some business on it. the offensive line is still what's keeping me awake at night. I still worry about Tyron Smith, if he's going to be able to hold out for the whole season. And I still worry so much about Terrence Steele, because Terrence Steele is coming off the ACL. The Cowboys, of course, have said, Cole's Cowboy, what's up? Cole's Cowboy, man. I love the way you run on Twitter, man. You are the bomb diggity on there, man. Keep on with those Eagles, man. Some of the tweets that you got, man, got me cracking up. But Terrence Steele, I keep hearing the team say, yeah, he's going to be ready, he's healthy and stuff, but we've heard him say that so many times. Sam Howell has a better arm than Phelan Hurts. I don't know if he's got a better arm than that. That one, I'm not sure on that one. Hurts is still a good quarterback, but I can guarantee you this much is going to be the problem for the Eagles, is that teams are going to go ahead and make sure that Jalen Hurts can't run like he did. They're going to pull the RG3 clamp down on him to make him be a pocket quarterback. Ethan, what's up? My Braves are winning 4-1 right now against the Twins. Okay. Bosa versus Dallas O-line. Tyron Smith didn't play that playoff game. Philly reminds me of Baby Huey. Okay. Crystal, what's up, Crystal? But I'm still trying to understand what you're doing. What did I miss?
You didn't miss nothing.
Okay, all right. I'm still. It looked cray-cray. All right.
Someone said they couldn't see them, and I fixed it.
Gina got her football. Glad you got your football. What's the difference between the two of those? Standard and moderated.
It's the new thing that they put on YouTube.
Okay.
Someone said they couldn't see them, so I fixed it.
Couldn't see what?
Couldn't see their comments, so I fixed it.
Okay.
That's all.
A year ago, hold it, Harold Carmichael. A year ago, Mark wasn't saying anything about better. The hell, I wasn't saying anything about better weapons. As we got rid of Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson, as we got rid of Lyle Collins and Connor Williams, I wasn't saying we need to get weapons. Come on, man.
Now the thing is, though.
Hold on, Howard. Bullshit. Every Cowboy fan, every talking head out there talked about how the Cowboys deconstructed their team. What are you talking about? We didn't, as the Eagles were going out and getting Devontae Smith and everything else, we literally said going into the season, we're okay with Dennis Houston, Noah Brown, and Jalen Tolbert being our, starting wide receivers opposite CeeDee Lamb. And guys that had never even caught a touchdown pass or even a pass in the NFL. That is bullshit for you to say that I never said. Oh, come on, man.
And Noah Brown might not even make the team.
No, might not make the Texans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are you kidding me?
But do you?
We looked at we were begging and pleading that we would go ahead and make the trade for Brandon Cooks. We were trying to get Jerry Jeudy from from Denver. We flirted with trying to get Odell Beckham Jr. Everybody and their sister knew our wide receiving core was terrible. What do you mean I wasn't talking about better weapons?
The question is, did we really improve if we lost the same team we lost the year before in the playoffs? That's the question I have to ask. I mean, I think we did, but we still lost the same team.
Here's the thing that's still funny to me, because Eagle fans will talk about Dak Prescott's interceptions because that's the only thing they got. It used to be the dink and dunk. Oh, then it was empty calories. Now it was interceptions. So they're always going to find one thing. The thing that I don't hear anything about with you Eagle fans is how it was that Dak Prescott with Michael Gallup and Noah Brown as wide receivers, an offensive line that wasn't anywhere near as good as the Eagles, how the Cowboys, having the first place schedule with Dak Prescott, averaged 30 points, which was more than what the Eagles did after they had the number one offense, have supposedly the best wide receiver core in the NFL, and a great defense. So how is it that my quarterback throwing interceptions was able to score with not as good a talent? I'm not going to say our guys were garbage, because anybody who could make it to the NFL level.
Have to be.
Excuses.
What?
RX saying, you know
who
what?
making excuses?
You're new here, aren't you, bro?
I mean,
you're new.
We made it to the second round of the playoffs. Granted, we lost to the same team.
Raxan 25. You're new here, ain't you, bro? You're new. Are you new here? Have you been properly welcomed into the channel?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
How about this one? B.A.M.
Bye, Felicia.
How about that one? Okay. This is my show. Excuses. It's not excuses. It's a fact, jackass. It is a fact. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got the wrong one.
Once you put somebody in timeout, you can't. They have to.
I'm sorry, Jamison Tyler. I didn't mean to get you. I was trying to get Roxanne. Boom. Jonathan, sorry about that, bro. Sorry, got the wrong person.
Sometimes it goes by too fast.
Okay, it went too fast. I was trying to get, because all these damn trolls, these damn cockroaches are getting on my damn nerves here. All right, so back to you, bro.
I don't remember
There you go.
asking you a goddamn thing.
Go play in the highway or something, bro. Okay? All right, back to what I was saying. Mark, worry about Cop Pizzle. Besides Philly 500.
The Giants are really no competition.
You know,
if Dak Prescott's playing, the Giants.
It's funny.
No. Didn't the Giants lose to a backup quarterback? I think we played them.
The Giants lose to the Cowboys every year.
No, I'm saying though, because we played the Giants in that 5-game stretch. They didn't beat us. I mean, yeah, the Eagles beat us, but it wasn't Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Okay. Regardless, I can see. I see. We need football. We just need football, so that way we can get away from all these stupid ass trolls. Howard Carmichael, he purposely landed on his ankle to take him out the game. Okay. It's excuses. You're crying about it. Dak couldn't even beat Brock Purdy. There were a lot of people who couldn't beat Brock Purdy.
Well, first off,
actually, it's the San Francisco 40. See, this is where you guys are freaking idiots, man. This is where you're freaking idiots. If you don't recognize that Brock Purdy had Deebo Samuels, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle as weapons and a great defense, if you don't honestly look and say, I mean, put Daniel Jones, okay, as much as I don't like the Giants, put Daniel Jones on that offense, and I guarantee you'll see some fantastic numbers with that. Brock Purdy, people have this whole, Brock Purdy. It's not Brock Purdy. This is the thing you don't understand. Because if you put Jalen Hurts on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year, he ain't going to the Super Bowl. He's not. James, I'm glad you're back. Alan Williams, shout out to you. Did I take Angelica's wrench? No, I didn't.
I don't know what happened with that.
I think when you put her, I think you hit her by accident. I gave it back to her. Make sure it's still there. That's where I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I saw you give it back to her. So we're good.
All right. I see this has just turned into the troll night. Eagles fans, I'm telling you. I'm going to say this much, okay? It's cool. It's cool that you guys are here. that you're talking the talk. But if
Just
you're going to talk the talk, don't be a cockroach when your team is ass. Don't be a fair weather friend. Because, see, here's the thing. Mark Holmes, and this is why I can say I respect Philly 500. Because Philly 500, when they lose, he's there. He'll take his medicine.
I can respect that guy, too, because he's there when his team wins.
Exactly,
or draws.
Right. Okay?
Rashid, I can respect
but you keyboard trolls that are anonymous that nobody ever sees, it's real easy for you to come in and act like an asshole. And real easy for you to disappear when shit goes south. If you're going to come in here and troll when you think that your team is going to be the best, when the Cowboys kick your ass and kick your teeth in, come in and say, you were the better team tonight. Because I do that. Because I'm a grown-ass man. Show that you're one, too.
Yeah, November 5th. Y'all better be ready.
I will, when the Eagles lost, I will be a man and show up on your stream. All right, well, Logan Motorsports.
You better be.
Don't hide under a rock. There you go, Thomas. Don't hide under a rock.
November 5th, y'all better be here when y'all lose to Dak Prescott. Y'all better be here.
Mark, they hunted now. So they can see how it is to be the Cowboys. Why do you always say Dak versus Kirk?
Kirk Cousins on.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins.
Actually, you're right. Why do I always say the Cowboys versus the Minnesota Vikings? But the thing that you have to look at with Kirk Cousins is it doesn't matter if he was at Washington or when he was with Minnesota.
He only beat Dak Prescott once in his career.
Once. And here's where it's actually kind of funny because people go through. Linda, how are you doing? One of the few sane Eagle fans. What's funny is they'll say, well, Dak Prescott doesn't win the playoffs, right? The Cowboys, and they go through and they say, well, the Cowboys have only won, 4 playoff games in the last 29 years, right? But 2 of those are by Dak over the last 6 years. So 29 years, he had 4, but he's had half of them in the last 6. So he's doing better than everybody else was doing before. Romo had 2, Dak's got 2, everybody else had none. But be that as it may, I can guarantee you that defensive coordinators now have studied everything that the Eagles offense did, and you're not going to see Jalen Hurts have a free roam up the middle running the football.
Uh-oh. Somebody's birthday yesterday.
Whose birthday was it?
Thomas Garrett.
Damn. Thomas Garrett. Thomas. 50, you're right behind me there, bro. You're in the rearview mirror. I got 2.5 years on you. Happy birthday to you.
So he's been a member for over 3 years?
He sure has.
Oh, shout out to you, brother.
I guess you haven't gotten to Thomas yet for his football.
Yeah, because he's on the
He's down the line.
Yeah, because it's all alphabetized by
all right,
first
when
name.
you get to Thomas Garrett, send him a little something extra because it is, he's an elder statesman like me. Jalen Hurts is going to ball out this season. And what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't? I'll take Dak over Cousins all day. We haven't got enough rain. Okay, rain. Bring that safety up to stop Hurts. AJ, TD, 1. Well, you know what? You can believe that if you want to there, bro. But I'm going to say that the Dallas Cowboys, with the linebackers that we've actually gotten, we've got speedy linebackers. Yeah. Damone Clark is moving up and probably will be a starter on that defense. Overshown with the speed that he's had and him actually having played safety originally, you're going to have guys that are going to be able to chase down Jalen Hurts, and they're going to be able to move. With the position flex that we have, along with our safeties, we've got the best safety core I will put against anybody in the NFL. Guys that can cover and that can also do run support. And I can guarantee you with the mad scientists that we have in Dan Quinn, they're going to have something for your Eagle offense. And now that we've got a big body a big body in the middle in Mozzie Smith and actually bringing back Hankins, who, when Hankins was healthy last year, we were able to stop the run. This defense is going to be smothering you Eagles. You can go ahead and, poo-poo the Dallas Cowboys at your own peril. You can think that the Cowboys are ass if you want, but the Cowboys are going to be coming for you guys. Keep on, Eagles. Like I said, when shit hits the fan, when the wheels go flat on the bus, when you guys are ass, don't be a little biatch and run and hide in your mama's basement. Show up with the same intensity that you are right now.
Yeah, we finally got a run stopper too.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
in the first round.
And I'm going to tell you who else they better watch out for will be Sam Williams.
I got
Sam Williams.
I got faith in
is going to end up being a beast.
And Mozzie Smith with our track record with number 1 picks.
J-Rock Philly, why do they keep muting you? Because you're just here trolling. You're not adding anything to the damn show, bro.
Yeah, and then not to the conversation.
Come on, man. Listen, let me say this much, because I know a lot of you guys are new here. This channel is not like, you little young little biatches, okay? I am 57 years old. I am the same age as the Super Bowls, okay? I'm cranky. And when I see people like Lady Libra, okay, because see, I know y'all don't understand dealing with women. I see Damn Gina. I see Angelica Barone and Lola and things in here, and Stacy Schubert. And then I got guys like I Love Weed and Allie Williams. We're all kind of like a family. We're older people. We're actually trying to have real conversations in here about life and football and this, that, and the other. This is where you need to understand to read the room. When you come into my house and you got dog shit on your shoes, you need to leave your shoes outside. You don't come into my house and just leave shit everywhere. And so if that's all you've got is coming in being a little kid, I'm going to put you at the kiddie table and put your ass in time, or my moderators will put you in timeout. Don't think that you have the right to come in and destroy it for everybody else. You want to come in with a few yeah, but have a real take and don't suck, okay? Like Jim Rome says. Shout out to Jim Rome who actually had cancer and is doing better. But have a take and don't suck. If that's all you got, man, us old people don't need it. There you go, Cowboys Mafia. Get off my lawn. Ethan Hoke. And there's so many of y'all. I'm sorry. But you understand what I'm saying, though. I love it that people come in. Well, I got timed out. Because you're being a jackass. Okay? You're being a jackass looking for attention. And us old people don't have time for it. Couch boys. Okay. Couch boys that have a tendency to keep beating your ass. My quarterback that sucks, that over the last 3 games has put up 40 or more points, okay? 40 or more points. And your team being so great still hasn't beat Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys but 3 out of 11 times.
Yes.
Okay? And as I put it right there, that's what you got. You're the Philadelphia Eagles. And you got one of these. Just one. And if you don't like it, sit your ass down. How about that? All right? I just Googled trash and the Eagles logo appeared. There you go, Marcus Blackman. Jeez. This is not how I want. This is the thing. This is not how I want my show to be, where it's just, spewing hate and bullshit back and forth. I was actually trying to have a real conversation, but you damn Eagle trolls come in here and think that you own the place. If you guys are so great, real question, if you guys are so great, and the Dallas Cowboys that we're just like, down here, why do you even bother? Why do you even bother? You are so good. Why are you dirtying yourself up with, the little people?
Because they're scared.
You know what I mean? I think that's what
They're
it is.
scared.
I honestly think
David
that's what it
Wiley.
is. David Wiley. What's up, David Wiley? David Wiley, who, man. David, I know you. David, I know you're never going to wash your hair after what Drew
He's going to
Pearson
cut
did.
a piece, and the next time he comes, just have him sign. Like a plaque. Make a plaque and have him sign.
I wish. This is one of those times I missed it because we got up there with Drew Pearson. In fact, I haven't even put that clip up of us, the interaction with Drew Pearson, because Drew Pearson is always great. But Drew Pearson
he's a class clown.
Saw the
sure.
88 jersey, right? And I guess he sees a lot of 88s in their CD Lamb. And he saw the back of David Wiley's,
or maybe,
and it was Drew
maybe he
Pearson.
saw the patch because he had the patch.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. And it was
Yeah,
and this is what Drew Pearson said. Oh, man, it's not that CD shit. And I was like, what? He literally said it wasn't that CD shit. He's jumped up. He jumped up like he was catching the Hail Mary. Okay,
the original 88.
And he's up there. Give me a picture with that, right? He turned it around and said, "There it is." There.
The original 88. The real 88.
He was going off on it. He even flicked David's hair out the way to make sure you could see Pearson on the back of it. So, note to any of you out there, if you want to get a great reaction from Drew Pearson, wear a Drew Pearson jersey. He will show you more love that you'll end up saying, "Get a room, get a room." Oh man, and I missed it. I got pictures of it, but I missed him saying. I wish I had that because man, I would have said. You can see the headlines would be Drew Pearson trashes CD Lamb.
If you want, David, I can make you a plaque for a piece of your dread for him to sign next time he comes into town.
Jay Smooth, shout out to Jay Smooth. It took 57 years. Actually, it wasn't 57 because last year's Super Bowl was 57. It was what, 53? But close enough. And what's funny is because Cole Cowboys, that's what it was, Coles had retweeted what an Eagle fan had said. He said that the Eagles will win another Super Bowl because they're not going to go 30 years like the Cowboys without winning one.
Well, how come they didn't win
one
this year?
And it was like, bro, it was 53 before you won your first one. Do you understand that shit?
But they just went to a Super Bowl and they didn't win. Well, I guess he still has 28 more years, I guess.
All right.
Or I don't know how many more years.
We need to get like another one of the plaques here for the Rasheed Fund.
Well, which one are you giving away?
Go through the list and see what we got. Because we also have some of the other ones, too. Because, I still have the Diggs one over here.
You have a lot.
I've got we got a lot of. We got Diggs. We got Michael Irvin. I know we got Charles Haley over there. We got Randy White. We got Tony Dorsett. I think we still have a Tony Dorsett, don't we?
Yeah, he came the first
there's some more. I got more of these plaques that are autographed. Oh, I got two Diggs then, because I got another Diggs was over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is Jay No.
Is it Jay Novacek?
No, this is
Let me see.
33.
Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, that's Tony Dorsett on that one.
I had a brain fart.
That's Tony Dorsett one there. I got so many of these. It's like, damn, we can't keep them straight. And then all the ones we got Bob Lilly. That's another Charles?
Yeah, it's not signed though.
Okay. We got Randy. We got a couple of Randy Whites. I got to send one to Troy Daniels, who's in the hospital.
Pearson, Randy White, Too Tall.
How many? We got two Too Talls, right?
We got two Randy Whites too.
Okay, and then also too, we have the Bob Lilly right there, that signed football, and I think we actually have a football over there that's Nate Newton too. Good Lord, we got a lot of shit up in here. All right, we're gonna get Nate Newton, who's scared of Joe Boo. All right, we're gonna give away Nate Newton. Tony D for my ABs. We'll keep working our way up with bigger and bigger names. How's that one? So we're gonna give away a Joe Barty signed by Nate Newton. All right. And we've got, of course, Rashid is over there passed out. No, we didn't hit him upside the head with a baseball bat. Ancient history. Oh, Lordy, I love that. Ancient history. There you go. Cowboys mad because we have a better GM and a better team. Respect history. Oh, wait, hold it.
Respect the rings.
Rex saying,
Respect the rings.
if there's anybody out there that respects history, it's me. It's you Eagle fans that don't respect history. You guys that only look at 2017 forward or Reginald Darrett. Reginald Darrett is our winner. Reginald Darrett. So Reginald, email me, cowboysmark94@gmail. Reginald Darrett, he wins the Nate Newton autographed Joe Barty. If there's anything, you can say a lot of things about me. A lot of things. Not respecting history is not one of the things that you can say.
Yeah, because
Trust me, bro. Trust me. Eagle fans don't respect history because they'll say, oh, those dusty old trophies. You ain't won one in forever. You know, it doesn't matter when you won one. The fact that you've won multiple ones. Multiple ones. If you guys were so great, then how come the Giants have more of them in the last 25 years than you guys do? How about that? The Giants have more than you guys. Actually, in the 2000s. Actually, we can say in the last 15 years. We count all history, but do you? Yeah. I count that you guys have been to 4 Super Bowls and only won 1. I count that we've been to 8 Super Bowls and won 5.
I mean, I think
I'm old enough to have been around. I am the same age as the Super Bowl.
I think they're talking about when they won their 3 world championships.
I do too. I've said that before. I said you can take your world championships when there were only 10 teams. 10 teams. Be it that you got 3. I think the Lions had 5, and I think the Browns had 8. So I'm just wondering why you guys only had those. But be that as it may,
last time y'all won one.
Be that as it may, you can take your world championships as well as your 1 Super Bowl, and you still ain't caught up to the Cowboys that came in 1960.
The last time y'all won a world champion was the same year that we became a franchise.
Alan Walker?
I think we only won 1 game.
I
that
just
year.
put your world championships. So now I count. No, oh my God.
Oh my. You said the history.
That's kind of like, you have, oh boy, BC and AD, okay? That's ancient history. That's literally like, oh man. But that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, world championships are the equivalent of winning the NFC.
And
that's the equivalent of winning the NFC.
And bro. Right, we have not won one in the 2000s. You didn't win any in like the whole century of the 1900s. Not one. Not one. Even though you guys were a cornerstone franchise.
Yeah, y'all won 2 in the 40s.
Be in relevant the 40s, now.
Was it? It was 40, 48, 49, and 60 was your world champions. I'm surprised I even remember that.
Rexan 25 is probably in his mama's basement, pasty, and about 15. No, probably about 12 years old. He's about 12 years old.
I'm surprised I remember y'all world championships, the years that y'all won them.
Update your resume.
Okay.
All right, so we've literally been overrun by cockroaches. I'm going to need to get some Raid because next show we're going to have to start spraying.
Yeah,
these
do they
things.
have a? Can we get us a tiny bottle for?
No, we haven't.
Can you get?
We haven't had one. Neither have the 49ers. Neither have the Commanders. Neither have. I mean, there's a lot of teams. I mean, Buffalo, a team that they're on their jock, all the time. That they're great,
and they've been the four straight.
They didn't
Super
get
Bowls
one either.
And lost to the NFC East.
But it's all good. It's all good. And if you guys were so great, how come you don't blow us out every time? You guys have, let's put it out there. You guys have the great team. You are so much better than us in every area, yet you kind of struggle with this all the time.
Exactly.
Actually, Philadelphia, I rather enjoy going back and strolling through the games of my youth, of watching Roger Staubach in the Hail Mary, having classic games that are iconic in history. I don't know that there's anything other than, maybe we say the Philly Special, but I don't think the Philly Special ranks up there in any of those iconic games like the Cowboys, played back in the days. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you're more of kind of like, yeah, they finally won one. But it's all good. With that being said, we're going to get ready to get our ass up out of here. Got to get up early tomorrow so we can get on down the road to the red brick house. And make sure you guys are getting your footballs. Okay, I'm getting thank you notes and stuff like that. Send me a damn picture with you and your shot glass and your football. Okay? Show me your blue balls. Pause. As always, thank everybody for being here. You all are great people and or Eagle fans. I'm Mark Holmes, and it's time to turn out the lights. This party's over.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing.